Hello, my name is Caden, or Ninjago More, and here I have two Ninjago Legacy 4 Plus sets. So, of course, if you don't know, 4 Plus means that the set is simple enough to be built by a 4-year-old. In the Ninjago community, there's a pretty bad stigma surrounding 4 Plus sets, especially since Jay's Electromech being a 4 Plus set and how laughably bad that was. So I thought I'd go to the shop and I'd buy these two 4 Plus sets, which I haven't said, but you can see the Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty and Kai's Blade Cycle. I'm gonna build these up, and we're gonna take a look at how bad they really are, and if they deserve, to be forgotten. So I think I'm gonna start with this set, which is the smaller of the two. So yeah, here's the first set. We'll go into it in more detail in a minute as soon as I've built this set. Okay, so here is the 4 Plus Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty. There's clearly a lot more to this 4 Plus set than the previous one, because it's, what, 4 times the price. But yeah, let's get started on the first set I built. Okay, so here's the first set. I'm not going to do a full review, I'm just going to show you what you get. So you get one of the most common Ninjago figures ever, which is Legacy 1 Kai. You get a Serpentine, I forgot his name, but I'll get it up in a minute. You've got a spear there. You get this, which is meant to be like a sewage pipe, I think, with a snake crawling out, which you can, slither it out. That looks really cool. This catapult, which, you do that would go flying. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to lose the piece, but yeah, really basic piece of terrain. And the main build is this Kai motorcycle. Space in the seat for Kai there. Really basic, really simple to build, of course. Took me about 4 minutes to do this set. I didn't time, I probably should have, but yeah, here's this set. Okay, so for the Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty, I'm going to break it up into a few parts because there's so much. So here's the first part. It's this prison cell. So it's got handles to open the cages. The back side of it does have windows for the cell. Really small windows, and you can probably sneak out here, but it's whatever. There's the inside of the cell. I think a minifigure will fit in there. Again, I'll check in a minute. You have a little pier here where figures can, walk down into the water. So I think this is supposed to represent the city of Styx. I'm not too sure, but yeah, this looks like it's supposed to be the city of Styx. These ghost lanterns I love. You can kind of see it's like a greeny yellow. But yeah, here's the first part of the build. So here's the actual Destiny's Bounty itself, a lot bigger than I thought. Already basic sail. If I take it off here, take my phone off, you can see the sail. It looks really bad from the other side, but if you're left-handed, you can just easily switch the sail around. So it looks good from this angle. The anchor here, really simple. Just a hook on a chain, but it gets the job done. Here's the steering wheel. It comes with Jay as the captain. I don't know if I'd trust Jay to captain the ship I was on, but yeah, here's the boosters. They do turn up and down, and of course the other side does the same. But that's about it. There's no wiggle room. The back of it, you can see you can lift these up, and then you can see inside it, but there's literally no interior. I think they could have introduced one or two pieces included 1 or 2 pieces for a control panel or something, but it's fine. It closes like this. Really simple. I think it looks nice. I think it would be better if it floated. Kids 4 and up could play with this in the bath, but I don't know. There's something about this I'm quite drawn to. I think it looks good. Of course, it doesn't compare to the original one or any bounty for that fact. You know, this piece would be so cool if you built customs, like not custom, sorry, mocks. But yeah, here's the 4+ Destiny's bounty. Yeah, finally you I don't know what that was about. Finally you get this dragon. I'll take this ghost off here so you can see it. This looks terrible. The worst part about the build, you know, you can see the tail here. It just looks awful. You know, the wings kind of flap if you shake it up and down like this, but you know, compared to the dragon that comes in the actual bounty set, I know this is 4+, but I mean, come on, what is that? They didn't even give it a jaw, they just give it eyes and a forehead. Well, that is the cheapest way they could have gone. I like these wings though. I have to give it to Lego. I do like the wings, but yeah, come on, Lego. You could have made this better. Here are the figures from this set. Really, really bad figures. You get Legacy 1 Zane with some golden shurikens, Legacy 1 Kai with a golden sword, Legacy 1 Jay with no accessories, and this Legacy Ghost with a rake. Nothing exclusive about him though, and he's the exact same one that comes in Zane's Titan mech from earlier this year. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you what it looks like with a figure in the jail cell. See there, Jay locked in. And here's what Kai looks like on his motorbike. So, are these 4+ sets worth it? I'd say yeah. As a Ninjago collector who doesn't play with Lego, I can definitely see potential in these sets to, you know, this one for photography. This would just look cool on a shelf with other bounties. This would just look cool on a shelf next to the original Blade Cycle, you know? There's all these different things I can see these sets being used for other than being played with. I think if you are around the target age for these sets, then you'll definitely enjoy them too. But I think a good way to look at these sets is not as, you know, not as 4+ sets, but just as regular Ninjago sets. I know it's hard to when, you know, the builds are as simple and as cheap as this, but try and just blank that out. Try and look at these 4+ sets as if they were real regular Ninjago sets. And I think, I'm gonna say, I don't think you'd regret buying them, and I would definitely recommend these. Maybe not so much this one, but the Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty Legacy set, I would definitely recommend that. Of course, the figures are terrible, but just the builds, I think the builds make this worth it. Anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure you come back tomorrow for another upload. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably something similar-ish to this. Definitely something about Ninjago sets. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.